Hello YouTubers, and welcome back. In this episode series I'll be doing a review on this nice, looks like very extremely fun helicopter, toy helicopter that is. So if you're new to my videos here, you'll know that, just to give you a warning, this is uncut, unedited, first person view, and so these episodes tend to be longer, and very thorough as well. Feel free to move back and forth, skip, whatever you need to do to keep yourself entertained. And also, for the returning viewers, welcome back. So, anyways, here is a little helicopter. There you go, if you want to see it. And we're gonna basically, this is brand new out of the box, and we're gonna see what it takes to get this thing going. And so there's a nice little picture. There's a little warning here. It says, "Notice crash damage is not covered under warranty. Do not request warranty service for a crash damage product." So we'll try not to crash it. Okay. So, anyways, there's the box. Let's let's look it over real quick. There's the top. Has a little handle. And here's the back with a lot of English, French, and Spanish. So kind of covers a lot of languages here. Give you some technical data here. So there you go. Good old looks fun. So I've never done this before. So I'm not an expert in toy helicopters. So I'm doing this just as you're seeing it. I doubt I'm going to cut my finger off with this thing, but if anything happens, you'll see it here, just as I'm seeing it. Hopefully, if you're considering getting something like this, this will help you in some way. And so let's get started. This is not for me, obviously. This is for my daughter. This is something she picked out. And so, do a little review on this. And basically, how this works is the camera is in a camera holster, strapped onto basically, I say my chest, but really it's a collar on my sweater or hoodie here, and I'm able to kind of still direct it in some ways. See? So I'm able to kind of move it around. But if you're wondering why it kind of dangles a little this way or that way, it's because it's just dangling off my collar, off my hoodie for the most part. And of course, these gloves are not as yellow as they used to be. They're getting a little dirtier because I'm using them. But every now and then I'll get some new ones, and maybe different colors, who knows. By the way, if there's anybody who wants to give me some free gloves, you're more than welcome. I prefer these kind of style, and if you want, you can put your company logo here or whatever, and I'll be happy to do it all day long. Just throwing it out there. I don't know if anybody's watching, but here you go. Basically, let's debox this thing. Let's see if there's any tape I gotta cut. A couple tape here, and also a tape here. So I got one of these. Stay safe. Okay. I'm not wearing any glasses, actually. I don't think I need any, but you never know, because something might fly out and hit my eye, so maybe I should. So I do have safety glasses. And I dropped my eraser on that. Oh, okay. So I'll wear my safety glasses. Why not? You never know. When you're in a garage or a shop and you have a lot of tools, stuff, never hurts to have safety, protect your eyes and your face. Try to protect your face. I'm very handsome, so I like to stay handsome. And I wear a face shield with goggles. All right, let's pull this baby out. I'm excited just as you are, just to take this out here. Oh yeah, look at that. Is everybody seeing that? Giving you a chance to all take a look here. All right. So there it is. It's coming out of the box, just as I'm seeing it. You're seeing it. Okay. All right. Some directions fell out from the back. The box is empty. All right. I'll put that over there. Now, this was kind of like a spur of the moment. I did not read the directions yet on this, so I'm going to have to actually take time to read this while I'm talking here with you a little bit. Now, these are just more like controls on how to fly this thing. Looks like for the most part, replacement parts, okay. Looks like for the most part, we just pull it out of the box and start flying the damn thing. So, okay, yay. Good. That's wonderful. The antenna and this. Okay, so let's see if this is just going to come out. You know, there's something holding onto it from the back. There you go. See? All right. So here's what it comes with, or what I think it comes with. Charger. Okay. There's tape on it. Okay. So let's just. I want to be gentle with this because for any reason I need to return it, I'd like to return it. So that's why I'm being gentle. I'm not just tearing it up, you know. Let's see if it's still gonna stick in there. Well, it's really in there, that's for sure. Okay. So there you go. It's a charger. And there we go. This is the charger right here. Let's see what it is. It's a input. Okay. 6-volt DC, 650 milliamps. So that's what it's got as an output here. Okay. Of course, input 120 AC, 60 megahertz, 90 milliamps. Right. So that's just a converter transformer there. All right, and then let's see here. Let's see what this is holding. Okay, nothing's holding this up here. Okay, just got to pull this out. Got a remote. Looks like we need some batteries, and it does require some batteries, and I don't think batteries are included. Okay, so here's some spare parts. Oh, the helicopter's wings are flying off here. Spare parts. Spare parts, just put that right there. Just got to deal with this thing here, which not sure how to deal with this thing. Let me go to my tools and see if I can get something here to deal with that. Like I said, I just don't want to be tearing things up. Make sure everyone's seeing it. You know, I do my best to try to have you guys, everyone take a look at what I'm doing here, because that's the whole point why you're watching, because you want to, you know, you want to see what's going on. You don't want to be left out. I understand. So trying to get the camera angle in the right place. Trying to get all this, you know, in the right place just for you guys. Alright, so that's kind of where I'm coming from. Why I'm taking it a little slow, just so you guys can, you know, get the benefit of seeing everything. Because that's why you're watching. You want to get something out of this. Alright, got it out, and I don't know if I broke it or not. Probably not. Looks like okay. So I think the way these things work, they're kind of like a gyroscoping helicopters, so they self-level themselves, from what I understand. I did have a chance to read some of the reviews because I was looking into, doing tools and everything. That's great. But you can't always do tools every time, because you're just going to run out of tools to do some, you know, review on. Like, you know, for example, how many table saws can you do a review on? How many miter saws? How many, whatever, you know, after a while, so what? So I saw this. I wanted to pick it up. My daughter saw it too. At first I wanted to get something else, but she saw this and she's like, I want to get it. Go get it. So I got it. You know. So here we go. Okay. I think we're going to have to charge the battery before we can do anything with this. So I just wanted to take it out of the box. Give you some idea of how to take it out of the box, so that way, you know, you never know, because you could damage the thing before you even get to use it. Damage it just by taking it out of the box. And the last thing we got to do is take out this antenna here. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and take out the camera, or take this out. I'll try to do it without. Excuse me if this is boring and all that, but you guys can skip through. I have to do this. So I'm going to be spending more time doing this than you guys are going to be even watching it. So, excuse me if I'm not very, quick about this, but I'm trying to be, It shouldn't be too long, I know my unedited, uncut versions of my videos are very long, and it's because they're not edited, they're not uncut, they're not cut and put into a nice package for you. But at the same time, you're seeing everything, and you get to choose what you want to see and what you don't. Not me. You guys are the masters of your. Let me see. What am I thinking? Destiny, I guess. So you guys are the masters of your own destiny. So that's all I have to say for that. Anyways, here, let's put this in. I think, let me see if I can get some lighting here and here. If you guys can see that. Probably not. I can't even see it. But I'm assuming this goes up here on top. That would only make sense. And let's see if, oh, okay. Alright. Let's see if it. That's probably not what it's supposed to do. Excuse me if I'm leaning over and you can't see anything, but I'm trying to. Well, you know what I need? I really need a flashlight in here. And you know what? I'm gonna get one. Just get a small little flashlight, just so I could just light things up a little bit. Possibly be able to just screw this in here. Let's see if I'm able just to screw it in. I haven't read the manual, so maybe that would help, but still it looks like you just poke it in and then that's it. Should be able to screw it in. Maybe I'm putting it in backwards. So it's counterclockwise. Nope. You know what? I might try one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and just get a flashlight and just look in there. See what comes out. Oh, it's just not screwing in. Alright, let's go get that flashlight. Come on, everybody. Follow me. By the way, I did install that light to be an automatic motion sensor. Great safety garage feature, by the way. Okay. It's probably too dark in here, too, for you all to see. That's alright. Now we're going to get a little flashlight. Alright. Alright, got a little flashlight. What do you know? So let's I think it already has batteries in it. Great. It's going to allow me to see. And that is a freaking small hole to put that thing in. And it looks a little crooked. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see here. Can you guys see that at all? A little bit, maybe? Probably not. Anyways, I don't know how they expect you to put that in there. If you ask me, it's almost damn near impossible to do that, I guess, without taking this whole thing apart and doing it, but seriously, literally, it is such a small hole. And if they think we can just put that in there just by sticking this in, they're crazy. But I'm going to try again. This is like the most challenging part right here. I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is like the most craziest thing I'm ever going to do in my life. Oh, did I break it already? Yeah, I broke it already. Wouldn't you know it? Wow. Well, I broke it already. That sucks. Well, now you're gonna... Yeah, I broke it. Sorry. It's over. We're done. Anyways, let's just continue. Maybe I'll fix it later. But here's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna unscrew this so I can get to the charging battery. Or I can get to something here that we can charge here. Okay, so it needs 1, 2, 3, 4 AA batteries. Okay, that's good to know. I'll just leave this right here because I'm going to take this apart and see if I can fix that little piece. Okay. Wow. Really? Okay, that's not a good sign, but whatever. That's not a good sign at all either, but okay. So let's just charge this up at least. And so, looks like, I don't know if you can see that. So there's the off, on, and charge, which is CHA. So that's what they put right there. So we're going to go ahead and charge on that. So we'll go plug it in and at least be able to charge it, hopefully. I hope. So anyways, I got I got a plug right there. So we'll just go ahead and just plug that and get that charged. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that at least. Hopefully I can't screw that up. I hope not. But you know what? Anything's possible. And so this is where we're going to plug it in right there. And hopefully it's charging. Let's just see if it... oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to see if it... I'll just plug it in and see if it does something. Oh, look at that. Alright, lights are going on. So maybe we don't really need the antenna to per se charge. So let's see what happens. Why not? So the lights are going on, and I need some batteries in here. So it's feeding through the batteries and it's turning on. I don't know if you can see that or not. But hopefully you're seeing this. Yeah, you are. Good. So that's what it looks like right there. The lights are on. I guess you could fly this at night, technically. I mean, that'd be something. So, but first, what I like to do is, I don't like that noise. I'm gonna see if I can open this up without damaging it, and see if I can fix that thing up there, because it's making these weird noises here. And I'm gonna need a screwdriver set. So, back to my tools here, and get to my tools here, which it's not in there. Let's see, another tool, another area. Okay, so okay, let's see if it's in here. I think it's in here most likely. Now I have to take this thing down. Or I could stand up. Or I could stand up there and just look in. It's a hard call. It's a hard call. I'm kind of jammed up in here, but I'll just go ahead and take it. Let's see if the screw sets are in here. Yeah, they are. Alright, let's go grab them, pull them out, and use them. Okay. I'm missing a screw, but that's alright. One day I'm just going to get organized here. I really am. I promise you. There we go. There's that one screw there. So I think we got some little screws here that'll get the job done. So how do I do this here? Use my knife to probably just cut through the bottom here as I needed them, because I don't have all my I'm just not really organized right now, so. There we go. So, let's see what I'll need. Sorry if you missed all that. You didn't miss too much, trust me. You missed me cutting away through this just to get to these little screws here. I probably need to unscrew everything. So this is a wonderful set here. Just because I got all the screws plus these little screws and all these big screws, and really inexpensive. Just for me to do something like this when I break stuff. Okay, good. Fits in. So, you can see the light here. Alright. turning. I have to open this thing up, put it on, figure out what the hell's rattling in there. Okay, that's one. Two. I was hoping this would be really easy, but nope, gotta go break stuff. If you're watching this, this is kind of what you would, you may expect, okay? Alright. Yeah, it could be my fault because I didn't read the manual, but looking at the manual, it looks like it doesn't really make a difference. Nothing, doesn't really say that much there. So far so good, that thing's just over there just staying alive. And maybe there's some screws right here on top. I know this is boring, you guys can skip through if you want to, I mean, it's not like I care. As long as you know, took the time to come here, that's all that really counts. Alright. So I think I got all the screws here, so let's see if it'll open up without everything just flying out. Okay, excellent. Excellent. So what the hell is rattling? So that's just the power that goes in, and I see you. I see you. He's right. It's right there. There you are. And where the hell were you? You're right there, and you just broke off. Okay. So it looks like this thing was basically right here, and it just decided to like desolder itself. So I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but it looks like it was right here, and it just, oh no, it's not even soldered on that well, to be honest with you. Okay. I do have a soldering iron. I could take whatever solderer is there, see if I can just force it to work. But before I do that, let's see if the antenna will fit in and stay there. Okay, good. It's going through. Are you seeing that? Are you able to see that? So my recommendation is basically, if you can, try to let me see. Still loose. It's gonna need more soldering than that. I have a solder gun. I mean a soldering iron. I'm gonna try and attempt to make an attempt here to use the soldering iron to get that going together. So anyways, it requires some power, which I have here. So now I can let me see if I can do this without causing a problem here. Maybe not. Okay. I'm going to move the light in a little bit closer here. That might actually even help us a lot. There we go. And move this guy. Just move this guy over right there. And okay. All right. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, get a soldering iron. I've been using mainly the soldering iron to weld the plastic together. So this is going to be maybe the first time I'm going to actually use soldering iron as a soldering iron. So basically, if you want to know what I'm doing is, a lot of times you get like cracked plastic, broken plastic and stuff. Instead of just throwing it away, you essentially you could take a soldering iron like this, and I'll just use this as an example here. I'll use my keychain. That's what I used it for. My keychain, not my keychain, but well, you'll see. I don't know if you're able to see that or not. But right here, it was starting to crack. And this piece, which the keychain is hooked to and everything, because of doing, holding it like this, was pulling and cracking it. Well, I took the soldering iron. It's not hot right now, so I took the soldering iron and basically welded the plastic together via soldering iron. And now it's kind of holding up. It actually broke a second time, and I just took a little bit longer time to make sure it's really melted together. And so that's kind of what I've been doing with it. I fixed my vacuum. I had a Dyson, a $400 Dyson that my lovely wife just wanted me to fix. So she broke it, and she broke it near the base where the main air was being sucked through. Well, she cracked it to the point where it was, separating, so there was no air sucking through it. The suction was gone by all means. So once I got this little, very inexpensive, probably less than $5, soldering iron, I soldered or welded the plastic together via melting the heat, or melting the plastic together. And now the Dyson works. The fan, the same thing. The head of the fan broke from the body, literally broke. And I didn't even have all the plastic pieces. And I welded what was there. It works. It's back together now. So a lot of uses for this thing. Now I'm actually going to use it to solder. So, okay. And these are really inexpensive tools. You're not going to break the bank on this stuff. It's really is that inexpensive to go purchase these things here. And trust me, they'll come in handy when you need it. If you know how to use the tools, and you will use them. They come in really handy when you need them. I can feel the heat coming from the soldering iron already. Excuse me if you're not able to see it. I just want to make sure that I'm able to stay safe. Okay. So if you've seen my previous episodes on this table saw sled and the table saw, go ahead and I'll try to add a link to those if you haven't already seen them. if you're kind of curious about what's going on here. So, but I'll let the other videos explain that. Anyways, let's go back to here, and let's point out what the problem was. This was supposed to go in there, as you saw me shove this thing in and trying to get that screwed in. Maybe the directions state something else that I'm supposed to be doing, like okay. Does it say anything? Okay. It doesn't even say anything. Horrible directions as usual. It just tells you how to fly the damn thing. It doesn't tell you what, how it, whatever. So anyway, so I tried to jam the thing, put it in, unscrew in. It just broke right here and here. It didn't break, it just came off. Just wasn't soldered on really good. So I'm hoping if by me just trying to resolder, just reheat it, try to put it on, will fix that problem. I hope so, because I don't have any solder. I don't. Okay, it seems like it's getting really warm. Just kind of more or less just put it under my, I don't put it directly under my nose, but I'm just kind of waving it under my nose and feeling the heat from it. So that's kind of what I'm doing, if you're wondering. So we'll just we'll let that get heated up a little bit, and it's in place now. The problem is I don't want to move this thing up and down, and then it's loose. So I just want to make sure it can be just melted on there, so it stays on. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. Again, I can just return this if I have to. So let's look at this thing here. See how this thing works. There's some sensors here. Simple electronics here. 2 circuit boards, obviously. And the wires are going out to the power source here. So, alright. That seems easy enough. Alright. Ooh, the thing's hot. Okay. Just kind of waved it right under my nose, and it's hot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do it like this, so when it melts down. I just want to make sure it's in there before I do this. And let's see if I can, I never soldered before, so this is all new to me. Put a very little amount of solder on this thing. Also try not to melt the circuit boards here. I don't know anything about circuitry, but I'm sure having a lot of heat on it doesn't help. Okay. Hopefully that did it for that. So now let's just leave it here for a little bit. I'll just try and take a look at it now.